You are the one that creates some form of happiness, solace, or comfort for yourself. And that's why a lot of people that are from Mars are creatives, in which, whether it's a director, producer, an artist, a musician, because you have no other choice. You don't see yourself mimicked in this world. So you go out of your way to put pieces of you in this world. Hey City Boys, I know you're like, damn Saint, you just banging out these videos back to back to back to back. I'd rather be banging something else, City Boys. Let me stop, I'm just joking. But in this video, I just wanted to, I guess, open up a discussion. I want to talk about living on Mars, okay? I live on Mars, City Boys. And I feel like the idea, to me, the whole living on Mars thing, it goes deeper than being the black sheep, you know? Because I feel like to explain the feeling of other, we like to say, oh, I'm the black sheep of the family, I'm this, I'm that. But when I tell you, the way I feel, it takes it to the next level. I am on Mars. As in, things that are not supposed to go, goes. Things that are not supposed to happen, things you're not supposed to feel, things you're not supposed to experience or see, are saw and experienced. And through this last year, I've been taking a lot of time to really examine not just Saint as an individual, Saint as a person that I'm showing to you right now on the screen, but as in Saint, the soul. Who is this soul that inhabits this physical vessel? You know what I mean? What does it want? What is its purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? You know what I mean? And I feel like for me, it helps. I went through an experience that completely disassociated me. Not only just my life, but also it feels like it separated my vessel from my soul, okay? And through this time, like I said, I'm trying to understand myself, understand what I want, understand what I want to do, what process in life I want to take, what steps do I want to take, right? And while I'm thinking about this, I realize you literally live on Mars. You're comparing life here and life on Mars. We can even draw this to the example of David Bowie, Life on Mars, right? The whole gist of the song, what I got from the song, is this normal girl gets into this freak show, and the freak show is Mars. She's now living in the freak show, right? Her past family, her father disowns her, so now all she has is the freak show. But when she goes back to return to the freak show, it's nothing there but her and the lost hope of the future that she had. That's living on Mars. Living on Mars is the complete opposite of living on Earth. When I lived on Mars, City Boys, all I knew how to do, all I knew was to survive. I knew how to manipulate my mind enough so that I won't break, so that I'm able to just function. When I lived on Mars, City Boys, I had nothing. Literally nothing. All I had was my mind. People be asking me, like, how are you so weird? How are you so creative? How are you so this? I had no other choice, City Boys. When you live on Mars, you don't have the things that are equipped to people on the Earth. You don't have that support. You don't have people to lean on to, as in solely. You don't have people to lean on to. You don't have people that understand you. You don't have people that check for you. You don't have any of those things. So all you can do is turn back onto yourself. As I'm deconstructing all those things from spending so many years living on Mars, as I'm deconstructing it, right? And I'm dealing with my soul, I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to God, I'm talking to my ancestors, I'm talking to everybody. Honestly, one thing about me, well, I'm not gonna talk to everybody, I ain't talking to no demons or nothing. But as I'm talking to these outwardly sources and my inner source, right? As I'm talking to all of them, I'm realizing, all right, because I feel like I'm just going crazy. I'm realizing the reason why I said is that it goes deeper than being the black sheep, because that's what I always thought. Oh, I'm just the black sheep. I made a video. I'm the Shane McMahon of my family. I made that video. It gets deeper than that. It goes deeper than that. Like I said, some people are just black sheeps, but some people are actually living on Mars. And I'm living on Mars. I'm not an alien, but I'm saying as in, I realize what was really the big thing I feel like that was in the way. And it's that this, for one, is not my only, this is not my first human experience, okay? This is not the first time that my soul has been on this earth. I feel like this is the most impactful time my soul has been on this earth, but it's not the first time. So now, when that comes into my mind, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. It's not my first time here, cool. I know some things that I don't even remember learning, but, I know it and I know it's fact, right? Cool. But as I'm thinking about the relationships that I have with people, right? And, I love my family, but I'm realizing that, yes, through blood, through DNA, we are family. These are my earth family. But as in on my soul, I know that I do not have a connection to these people. You get what I'm trying to say? And that is what really kind of solidified it in my mind that, yo, you're really living on Mars. And I say that again because I see this as, other people can have differing beliefs and opinions. And that's the one good thing about this, is that technically nothing is bulletproof facts. So you don't know what you don't know, let's say. But I do believe that to an extent, our souls chooses these journeys for us. Whether it's because of what we've done in the past to why we have this certain life path, or it's because of the overall thing that we're supposed to accomplish in this journey that your soul is taking currently, okay? In this current vessel, right? So as I'm thinking about that for myself, I'm realizing, because I'm thinking about all the hard times that I've been through, the dark times, the depression, all that kind of stuff. And as the years go by and as I continue to upload videos, I'll tell you guys more stuff because it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But as time was going by and I'm really thinking about it, before I used to be like, oh my gosh, why can't people love me correctly? Oh my gosh, why do people have to hurt me? Oh my gosh, why can't I get respect? I don't know, like crying about these kind of things. And even though, yes, it's a valid reason to be sad, it's a valid reason for me to be upset, I had to realize to an extent I chose this. To an extent, I chose this. So I'm thinking now in my head, why did you choose this? So now that is me grounding myself from Mars now. I'm taking myself out of Mars. Because before, living in Mars is that trapped mindset of, I don't belong here. Nobody's like me. Nobody really cares about me. Nobody really sees me for my true self. That's you up in Mars. You're completely aloof. You're just indulged and infused and just bathing in your own kind of self-thoughts. When you come down from Mars and you realize, for one, yeah, I'm from here. And I'm here on this earth because I have stuff to do. It doesn't feel as empty. I hope I'm explaining what I'm trying to, I hope I'm explaining my feelings correctly. But, once you realize that, for one, yes, you chose this soul path. You chose this family. For whatever lessons they're supposed to teach you, you chose this family. You chose this life path, this soul path. Once you get that kind of in your mind, I don't know, for me personally, it makes things feel a little bit less like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Everybody's against me. You know what I mean? And then also, too, I'm just an emotional person, too. I'm going to be honest. And that was kind of hard for me to, come to an understanding about because, growing up, I never spent time in my feelings. I never had the luxury to be like, I'm sad. Now I'm going to sit in my sadness. I'm angry. Now I'm going to, you know what I mean? The way I grew up is shit happened. Shit, you alive? You got a roof over your head? You got food in your stomach? You alright? You alright, player? You know what I mean? And another part of coming from Mars is you are the one that creates for yourself. You are the one that creates some form of happiness, solace, or comfort for yourself. And that's why a lot of people that are from Mars are creatives. Whether it's a director, producer, an artist, a musician, because you have no other choice. You don't see yourself mimicked in this world. So you go out of your way to put pieces of you in this world. That's why I talk about my art and I talk about these certain topics because, for one, I don't see people talk about the stuff that I want to talk about. And I know in my mind there's other people from Mars or there's other people that fall in that motherfucking Milky Way. And they understand exactly how I'm feeling. That's why I don't have problems coming on here crying. I'm a fucking human being. I have emotions. So I'm going to express them. in the best way that I see fit at that given time. So if that's me cussing out Dusty Rhodes and calling him a big fat bitch, or if that's me crying about what I'm going through, I'm gonna do exactly that. This is for my people from Mars. You are different, and you always will be different. And when I tell you, that is the best thing about you. I remember when I was trying to destroy that part of me because I just wanted to fit in. I don't want to be different no more. I don't want to stick out like a sore thumb. Because at this point, I ain't no black sheep, bitch. I'm a damn rhinoceros next to a sheep. It's like, does anybody see him? You know what I mean? That's the type of shit that I was on. And it's like, although it hurts overall to be a person that was born on Mars and in Mars, it hurts because you spend so many years being alone. You spend so many years being unheard. You spend so many years not even knowing if you're fucking real. No shade. But when I tell you, city boys, as a person from Mars, when you find your creative outlet, ain't nobody fucking stopping you. Ain't nobody fucking stopping you. And can't nobody fucking stop you. Even if they mimic you, city boys, they can't even fucking stop you. You know how many people mimic my art, city boys? They can't fucking stop shit. Because one thing about it, us people on Mars, our brains just fucking create. It's like from Michael Jackson. What did I say? He's able to hear the beat in his head, mimic the beats that he heard in his head with his voice, and layer them to make his own instrumental. Only a person from Mars can do something like that. I ain't no earthling shit. Earthling shit, you gonna just play on them 808s. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, city boys. I am on the road to 1,000 city boys. No shade. I am getting better with looking in the camera, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to become a city boy. I mean, so loud. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope y'all don't think I'm like a crazy, conspiracist. But, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Me and him, I think, go fight. Come here, I feel, why everybody cocky like this? Bye, city boys. Quote to Saint, nevermore.